Hey guys, what's up? So I wanted to do a quick video because my computer is not working. It is not allowing me to upload videos currently, so I gotta figure out what's going on with that. Until then, I'm gonna use my phone to try to get something out to you guys so that you guys have a couple of videos from me, and at least then you can not have to wait. And unfortunately, because I am uploading it from my phone and I don't know how to edit it from my phone, I will be uploading this raw video to YouTube. So you're going to get all of Jasmine here. You're not going to be able to, I can't edit anything. So if I mess up or if I sound ridiculous or I mess something up, just go with the flow because, hunty, there's no editing this video. So this video will be all raw, honey. Anyway, so let's talk about nursing school. That's why I am here today. That's why I'm doing this video, because I wanted to give you guys a little overview, because so far all I've told you is that I am in a BSN program. I have not told you anything other than that. So let me explain that kind of stuff. So the school I go to is separated in quarters, and in each quarter there are 11 weeks. So that is a little different than the other schools. Some schools do quarters, some schools do semesters. So my school, we do quarters, and it is 11 weeks in each quarter. I just finished my first quarter of nursing school. Oh my gosh, I had no idea what I was in for. It was definitely challenging and different, but it was also really fun. So, first quarter of nursing school, our first classes were, or was, Farm 1, Principles of Assessment Lab, and Principles of Assessment Lecture, and Intro to Nursing. So with those classes, they were not really that hard. The only one that was a little bit more challenging was the pharmacy class. Actually, that was very challenging. Farm was pretty hard. But, out of those four classes, it was a pretty good mix of classes as far as easy or hard, or as far as balancing them out. They weren't too difficult. My pharmacy class was definitely the hardest because it was a lot of reading and a lot of information, and it's just a lot to know about pharmacy. And if you don't understand pharmacy, you will not understand nursing. So I had a lot of reading to do with that class. I did get out of that class with a B. Thank God. Barely, but I did get out of there with a B. Principles of assessment is just basically a class where you're learning to assess the person that you are going to be working with, your client or your patient. It's basically a assessment of their mood and their affect and their general survey of who they are. There's what you see, your objective information, and it's basically compiling it all together. That was a really easy class and fun too, because we got to do your skills. It was more of a skills class, like you learned it and you had to show what you've learned. So that was fun too. And then I had my intro to nursing, which was just an overview of what the nursing profession is, and it kind of put a lot of the prereq information that you learn in your prereqs into one class. So it took all the important things out of all your prereqs class and put it into one, and creates the nursing profession. So that class was pretty easy too. So I did get all B's in all of my classes. I didn't get any A's this quarter. I was kind of disappointed about that because I am usually an A student. But this quarter, I learned a lot. I learned that nursing is completely different than all of my prereqs that I took before it, because the amount of studying that I have to do and the tests that you take are critical thinking tests, which are not usually the tests that you take in prereq classes. Those are more memorization and dumping it back out to them type thing. I don't know what this pump and dump, I think it's called. Basically is what it is. I took the information in, was passing the test, and that was fine. And with nursing school, you can't do that. You have to know the information in order to pass the test, period, point blank. So, and you have to be able to critically think everything through. So that was the biggest thing with that class, or with my first quarter, that I learned, was that I had to study a different way, because the way I was studying was just not working at first. So I did make it out with good grades though, which is good. And I finished my first quarter with a 3.0 all the way around. 3.0 for my quarter GPA, and my GPA dropped from a 3.7 to a 3.5 because I got all B's. So I was a little bit disappointed, but at the same time, it's kind of good. It's better than C's, and it's better than not passing at all. So happy about that. I feel like there's so much I should be able to tell you about, but I don't know what I should because I can't edit this video because I'm just uploading it from my phone, and yeah. Okay, so basically though, those 4 classes were the first 4 classes that I've taken, period, for the nursing program. Before I got into the nursing program, we took like the micro and the pathophysiology and the anatomy, and all that was prereqs to get into the nursing program. And the first quarter of our program, we did not do any clinicals because you don't start I start clinicals this next quarter, and these clinicals will even still only be like will be geriatrics. It's still kind of just learning really simple skills. So my first quarter, we did not do any clinicals. And we did have lab, but the lab was for general assessment only, and that was just assessing the body and learning how to assess your patient. And other than that, it's been fun. I will say, my first 2 weeks of nursing quarter, I was like, oh, I'm good. I got this. When I hit the 3rd week, it hit me that I was like, excuse my language, I'm not even going to say it. Stuff got real. Like, it got real because it was like, oh my goodness, it was serious. You have 7 or 8 chapters that you have to read for a test in every single class. I mean, it is definitely challenging, but it's so worth it because when you get out of it and you do well on it, you're excited and you're happy about just being able to achieve your goal and your dream. So that was good. But I feel like, I don't know if there's anything else I need to, there's so much more I need to tell you, but unfortunately, because I can't edit this video, it has to be a quick video that I can just put out there. And I can't edit it. So, I keep saying that, but I can't. So yeah, long story short, I am getting ready to go into my 2nd quarter of nursing school. I'm hoping to get all A's in this quarter because last quarter I didn't. And, hopefully I'll be able to do that. But I will say, one thing I will tell you, if you want any advice and you're getting ready to go into your 1st quarter, is change your study habits. Because once I changed my study habits, nursing school became a lot easier. People tell you you're not going to have a life. That is really true. I didn't really believe it, but it is true. You really cannot afford to hang out with someone because they want to just go to dinner, like a 2-hour dinner. They think is no big deal. And before I started nursing school, I was like, I could do 2-hour dinner, no big deal. When you get in nursing school, 2-hour dinners seem like, you're like, what? A 2-hour dinner? I can't do it. There's no way to do it. Like, you have so much information to read and so much to do that you just don't have time to fit anyone in or anything in. And especially if you could work, you just don't have time. You only have time to work and go to school, which is what I have time for, is work and school. So definitely change your study habits. It just helps you out a little bit. Get organized. That'll help you out. And yeah, so far my first quarter of nursing school has been pretty awesome. I am happy to be at the school I am at. I am happy with the pace that my program goes at, and I'm happy with the teachers I have. All my teachers have or are working towards a doctorate degree, and I feel like they're all super competent to be able to lead me in the right direction. So I'm just really happy in my program. If you guys have any other questions, I am going to be putting out a better video than this, but I wanted to at least get something out about nursing school because I don't have anything really out there, and it's going to take me a while because I have a couple of videos coming out, but they're all TTC videos. So I just wanted to give you a video that was not TTC and that gave you a little overview of what I am doing in nursing school and that I can put out quickly. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching my channel. And to my new subbies, thank you guys so much. I am so excited. I could not believe. I looked and I was like, because look, I don't have a lot of subscribers. So when I saw that I had 30 subscribers, I was more than excited. I was like, oh, I got 30 subscribers. So it just means the world that I have that many subscribers. It's crazy that you guys would be subscribing to my channel. And even though I subscribe to tons and tons of channels, it's just nice to know that someone cares. So thank you, new subbies. Thank you, old subbies. Keep watching. Don't be shy. Like, comment, and subscribe. Okay? All right. Bye, guys. See you later.